Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics, from one that shows rappers like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Juice WRLD and Ice Spice feature on a trailer for the upcoming Fortnite remix. And we got to hear from Snoop Dogg, who shared some details on the upcoming collaboration with Eminem and 50 Cent that looks to be slated for Fortnite. And Snoop also briefly spoke about his relationship with Eminem, more on this momentarily. Today we also have an update on Drake versus Future, and we got multiple sources with totally different stories on where they stand right now, as we got Elliot Wilson versus Academics right now telling totally different stories, and on Drake versus Kendrick we got to hear 50 Cent's thoughts. Today we also have more on the political backlash Eminem received since he endorsed Kamala Harris, and we got to hear from politician Vivek Ramaswamy, who previously had a run-in with Eminem a while back when he performed Lose Yourself and Eminem's team sent him a cease and desist. And Vivek was back with more for Eminem a few hours ago when he put Eminem on blast. However, as you'd see, Vivek looks to be a bigger Eminem fan than any of us. More on this later. And before we get started, if you enjoy content like this and you're a huge supporter, just like Vivek is to Eminem, hit the like button and subscribe for more. And starting with Snoop Dogg, he recently spoke about the latest collaboration with Fortnite that might also include his collab with 50 Cent and Eminem. Check it out from Variety's report. On Friday, the rapper was on hand in New York City's Times Square to give us a surprise performance to launch Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix, which features contributions from Snoop, Ice Spice, Eminem, and the late Juice WRLD's estate. During an interview shortly after he wrapped the performance, Snoop shared that he anticipated two of the album's tracks, Last Dance with Mary Jane featuring Jelly Roll and Tom Petty, and Guns and Smoke featuring 50 Cent and Eminem, may potentially be featured on the new Fortnite rollout. And it continues, well, Tom Petty is a weed song, so I don't know if they're gonna let that one in, he told Variety, but the 50 Cent Eminem song is a real street record that sounds like it is supposed to be in this game, with all the different things that I'm seeing, especially in my maps, so it fits perfectly with the things I'm doing, and more. Snoop also acknowledged that Eminem is included in the new Fortnite campaign and looks forward to aligning with his longtime associate whenever possible. That's Slim Shady, that's my guy, that's my Libra gang partner, he continued. So we like to do as many things we can do together. We like to do because we are family. So I was glad to see he was a part of this as well. And moving on, we got to hear from Elliot Wilson, who made some bold claims about Drake and Future patching things up, even though we know that the Kendrick Lamar battle was kickstarted on Future and Metro's album. Check out a snippet from the Bigger Picture podcast.
Drake and Future got on the phone and it resolved their difference.
Wait,
Drake and Future.
what a time to be alive.
A good authority, Drake and Future have at least gotten on the phone and resolved their differences. So I don't know what that means. Obviously, we saw Young Thug. Young Thug. From prison, incarcerated, put out the energy of, hey guys, let's get it back going. So I think that helped the energy when Future reposted it.
Yeah.
So I know they did. All I can really say is they got on the phone and whatever seemed to be the issues, they seem to come to a place of resolving that. Metro not included. There's no trust there still with Metro, but I do believe that Drake and Future are back on the same page. What the reveal will be, I don't know, but probably with the music, I would think. When it's time, like, do we get a Drake party album? Does Drake come out with a single with Future? Does Future come out with Future? I didn't get another Future album. He's crazy. He might do another album. You never know. So I think he comes back out with the music, but I think it's very interesting that, the guy was part of this trust movement, trust you, still don't trust you, but, obviously, we know Drake and Future have so much history. Drake obviously was one saying he didn't really know, we never really met you. He got the license of all the taps of all the B20. So it makes sense in some capacity. But yeah, all I know is that I can say with my chest, that people may deny it, but I heard very clearly that they got on the phone at least, and they're in a different place, Drake and Future. So
I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
And boy, after everything that went down, some believe this is a horrible look for Drake. Drake must really need Future. Imagine being cool with the guy who got you lined up laughing emojis. And more on this note, Drake, man, facepalm emoji. Why would he even have any conversation with that snake, Future, facepalm emoji? However, we got Academics shut this down a few hours ago on his live stream. Check out a snippet.
Spoken to extremely credible sources on both sides, and Drake and Future has not been on the phone. So, not too sure who gave Elliott Wilson the authority to say this. But from what I hear, that is not true. That is 100% cap. Now, I'm not gonna say Elliott Wilson is contorting or misrepresenting facts, but whoever his source is, from what I've heard, whoever that source is ain't telling the right thing. So, again, I'm pretty sure he'll rock with his sources, but I think I rock with mine. Okay, and from what I've heard, that is not true. Again, only thing I call to confirm, multiple places on both sides. Did Future and Drake get on the phone to resolve shit? And the answer was categorically no, that conversation has not happened. So just letting you know that while this sounded great and that all the media outlets have reprinted it, it's a reason why Drake hasn't commented, Future hasn't commented, because it ain't true, okay? So, that doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. Doesn't mean that I don't personally want it to happen, and I think every fan does want it to happen. But from what I'm hearing at this moment, that reconciliation has not yet completely occurred. If it's gonna occur, we don't even know if it's gonna occur, right? The only thing I verified was there was no conversation that was had between Navadius Cash, or is that his name, or Cash Wilburn at this point, and Aubrey Drake Graham. There was no on the phone conversation at all. So hopefully they get back together, man, because we still do need Watertown to be alive, but it ain't happened yet, man. It did not.
And it didn't take long for users to start calling out Elliott Wilson for lying. And we got the battle of the sources right now, as Elliott Wilson is out here reposting takes like this. Well then, who gave Ack the authority to speak on it? And it is all convoluted right now, as some have fired back with, well, who gave Elliott the authority to speak on it either? Let's start there. So we got a battle of credibility right now. And who do you believe, Academics or Elliott Wilson? And speaking on Future and Drake's relationship, 50 Cent recently shared his thoughts on the relationship after he spoke on Not Like Us and Drake's career moving forward. Check out a snippet from Hot 97.
Do you think Kendrick had it in him to go as hard as he did?
Look, when they started going, that they like us, I don't have to tell you how territorial West Coast people are.
Yeah, it's not just
in
artists.
general, just the people. When it turned into East Coast, West Coast, you saw what happened. So when it gets to the West Coast side, and they not like us, they going to get together. Like, you put them on the stage together, that was all done properly.
Yeah, no, it was...
You enjoyed it.
Yes. They're different artists. I compare Drake to LL Cool J. I think the formula he's using will allow him to have 14 albums, right? And what he does,
lots of success and radio success and tours and all the things.
And he'll drop a record and it'll be top 40 crossover hit, boom. And then he'll have another record that he don't have to go extreme as the projects that he do. He's helping the culture. But look, when you look at the Future shit, the shit that charted was Drake records. What happens later? See, where I'm at in my career, I could play an hour and a half of material that are number one records that, not number one, no, top five. Mm-hmm. Every single song for an hour and a half.
Oh, that's why you got a Vegas residency.
Yeah. And you look, they look at it and they go see that, they go, nah, put this, because it's all in its period. It's tested and proven.
Right.
The Future, the biggest records didn't chart. The better records from his portfolio are not records that charted or made it to top five at radio. So what do you hold on to later?
Right. That legacy shit.
Yeah,
but that's why you tour right now. You go out on tour, people know they're going to
all
see
those records. Yes,
songs.
and it's like that the whole show's like that.
So it sounds like 50 Cent believes Future will benefit more from having a good relationship with Drake. And to build on 50's take, Drake is connected to 4 of Future's 7 top 5 hits on the Hot 100, including Future's biggest hit in chart history. And yes, I included Like That featuring Kendrick, because it is Kendrick dissing Drake. And moving on, it seems like the US politicians against Kamala Harris aren't done with Eminem over his endorsement. And this time we got to hear from Vivek, who went on a rant about how Eminem is some hypocrite. Check out a snippet from The Benny Show.
Eminem made his career off of dissing Dick Cheney. And now Eminem is advocating to get Dick Cheney back in office and his daughter.
So it's insane. It's funny you brought this up. So Barack Obama, he was going off of Lose Yourself. That's the set that I did at the Iowa State Fair last year. But actually, one of my favorite Eminem songs is Without Me. And he literally addresses in that song Ms. Cheney. He said, Ms. Cheney, I know you got a job already, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. And then he goes on and said the same song. I'm not kidding. It's the same song. The FCC won't let me be me. They won't let me go on MTV. So that's the Eminem who was anti-censorship against 3-letter administrative state agencies in the bureaucracy, against Dick Cheney and Ms. Cheney, as he called it out, for going into wars. And yet here he is now endorsing the candidate who, as the Cheneys have joined, the pro-censorship party, the pro-bureaucracy party that wants the FCC to go around censoring people. Like it's just a change of such remarkable order that you'd say it's maybe the same flesh, as in the same biological human being, but it's a hollowed out husk of what's left inside. My question for him is, will the real Slim Shady please stand up, right? That's really what's left. And the guy standing up there might be called Marshall Mathers, but it isn't really the Eminem that we knew from when you and I were growing up, who was the guy who wanted to stick it to the system, the guy who wanted free speech, the guy who refused to be silenced by the establishment, has now joined the establishment that actually wants to do that very silencing, with Dick Cheney, the guy he used to diss on, right by his side, and Ms. Cheney, who he referred to, he said, I know you have a job already. That job is going to be Secretary of Defense if Kamala Harris takes the presidency, to bring it full circle to fight those wars that he was supposedly against. It doesn't make any sense. And so I hope the real Eminem, the real Slim Shady, does stand up, but that ain't the guy you got on the screen right there.
Vivek, you're cooking, man. We do have a photo leaked to us of Eminem's new album here. Here you go. He got Eminem has Liz Cheney. Eminem is betraying his fan. It does seem like a betrayal. Just a quick comment on Joe Rogan and
only Houdini could have pulled off that type of magic. You know, leave it at that. For people who don't know, that's his latest album.
Clearly, you can see that this man is probably a bigger Eminem fan than you. Yeah, I'm talking to you watching this. But he wasn't done, as he included a message to Eminem. Check it out.
What's your message to Eminem about what's actually going on in the country?
I think what's going on is you became as a challenger to the establishment, you joined the establishment. But don't worry, there's still time. He's not an old man yet. I still have confidence, right? The real Slim Shady can stand up. You can actually get that rebel to show up again. He's just kind of going through a phase. I watched him even perform at the Super Bowl because my Bengals were there a couple of years ago in LA. You know, kneeling down in favor of Black Lives Matter and BLM. Nobody believes that. It's not credible. It's not something that's authentic. Just be yourself and the actual rebel to the system. And this time around, listen to the song Without Me. You should play it later on the show. The lyrics of that song effectively make the case for Donald Trump. Actually, like if that were played today, if it's Without Me, the person who would not be censored, not shut up by the FCC or 3-letter agency, the person who wouldn't be taken into random wars by the Cheney family, including Ms. Cheney, which now would apply to Liz Cheney, who he addressed directly. That would be a pro-Trump song today if that came out in the year 2024. And so just look at it through that lens. And in some ways, I think we got to be charitable and provide space, because I'll criticize where it's necessary, and I give my criticism of Eminem. But I think one of the things we're seeing Donald Trump and our movement do a better job of this year is to say that we're going to open our movement to anybody who has a change of heart and finds themselves again, to say that we will always have a place for you. And we've accepted several of those Democrats coming our way this time around. And you know what? If Marshall Mathers is one of them, welcome back the real Slim Shady. We'll take him.
And boy, this sparked heated debates, as on one end some have reacted with "sold his soul" with Diddy being blackmailed, disgusting human, to which a user hit back with, "You and the 21 people who like this are absolute idiots. If you knew anything at all about rap/hip-hop, you would know that Eminem has a long and deep hatred of Diddy, and the two never hung out, but you have to find something negative to say about anyone who doesn't support Trump." And these theories kept popping up. 8 Mile was the only movie my family ever went and saw together. He used to be great, disappointed in his choices. Really hope he isn't a Diddy or Epstein weirdo. And personally, I can't wait for this to be over as an outsider come November 5th. It won't be long now, but over to you guys. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.